a ship, taken as a slave. You said we were the ones who were depraved, but it was you took us on the good ship, Jesus, which you told me was my Savior. But my Savior is Yahushua HaMashiach, the one who died for me. You didn't want us to find out who we are. Didn't want us to know who we are. You didn't want us to see who we are. That we are the chosen ones. You didn't want us to find out who we are. You didn't want us to know who we are. You didn't want us to see who we are. So you lied to us. Took our name from us, stole our identity, stole our language. You didn't want us to write or read. Now our eyes are wide open and we can see. Shot us, killed us, raped us, robbed us, sold us into slavery, threw us into the Atlantic, left us for dead, drug us behind the horses and flogged us, even raped our men. Breaking sex bomb, lynched us and forced us to breastfeed your babies, not to mention the devil's punch bowl, which you tried to erase from history. Everything we learned, we must unlearn, for the truth will set you free. Come on out of the slave mentality. We are not a religion, but a nation. Royal priesthood, God's special possession that you may declare the praises of Him who brought you out of darkness into His marvelous light. You didn't want us to find out who we are. You didn't want us to know who we are. You didn't want us to see who we are. That we are the chosen ones. You didn't want us to find out who we are. You didn't want us to know who we are. You didn't want us to see who we are. That we are the chosen
All right, family. I want y'all to get make sure you got your helmet of salvation on. This here is kind of like some stuff that need to be addressed. You know, okay. The brother, they delivered some messages, today, some biblical messages. This here is kind of going to be like some stuff we need to address. When I see Negroes being led around on dog leashes, and I see all kind of foolishness, we got to this stuff got to be addressed at some point. You know? All right, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. The storm, it came. But all right, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. And I got some stuff gonna raise your eyebrows up. All right, hold on. Let me see here. Yeah, a lot of people doing lives today. And I guess that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about right here. Let me make sure y'all can see it. And look at this foolishness right here. I'm going to be quiet. This is a grown black man. Don't know who he are, so he thinks he's an animal. But look, here we go.
Never seen a kitty on a leash. Why I gotta be this for me? Must be the peace. All I wanna do is run the streets. Like my OG. Shout out to SNOOP. Indeed, I'm a different pedigree. Got a pretty nice bite, but the root kinda mean. Got a little bit of hindsight. I'm more than you think. Living life on all fours and we run until we free.
Okay. Can y'all see us going? Ladies, do y'all feel protected? And men, Israel, Yasharala, do y'all feel protected with young men like this on around us? Do y'all feel secure? Huh? See, this is a stereotype. Some of y'all say, if y'all feel free, why is this a stereotype? If you don't, I want y'all to engage. Why is this a stereotype? I just, I'm not here to, I just want to engage you. I'm not here to, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't, why this is a stereotype. They constructed their laws claiming that we are animals. That's why it's a stereotype. In their law, in their constitution, that they need to burn up. They claim we ain't human. And at the same time, their own scientists would tell you, the Bible would tell you, everybody came from us. Okay, hold on. I got some more. This ain't enough. His sister gonna get in with it. I want to know. I'm gonna just let it play. All right. We playing into the stereotypes. Now, we didn't create the stereotypes. So how is it that we are acting out what somebody else created? I got slave shackle shoes for you. Look, what else I got? How it's the black woman's fault during slavery that she was being, sexually abused. Just be patient. I said, put your helmet of salvation on. Get your mind right. We are locked in a centuries or ancient battle, whether we want to be or not. And the enemy do not care about our feelings. They don't care about our mind state. So put on the whole armor of the Most High. Okay, y'all see that's his sister right there. You got children right here, and but nevertheless, let me move on. Move on to other things. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me move on. Let me see here. Now look, here go you some Adidas with slave shackles on. Look, slave shackles on your Adidas. They trying to tell us what they are telling us what they think about us. I want, let me show, I know y'all do, I know, look, these are for sale. These are for sale. So somebody must be buying them. Look, some shackles. Them shackles gonna go on these heathens. Just let the word keep playing out. Let me see. Let me see here. They had some shoot. Here they go. Look. Look. See, when you don't know your history, you're a volunteer. You're a volunteer to be led around like a dog. When you don't know who you are. That's the whole purpose of them lying about who we are. So we'll adopt this foolishness. We'll become like some dirty water and take the form of whatever we are poured, whatever we pour ourselves into. We'll take that shape. Some Negro probably think them cool. Some slave shackles. All right, let me see. I got some more for you. Let me see which way should I go now? Yeah, they selling this stuff. So hey, look, they are profiting off of our degradation. They are profiting off of our downfall. All right, let me see what I got here. Now, why is it a stereotypical for black folks to eat chicken when everybody eat chicken? Who created this stuff? I eat chicken right in their face. I tell my wife, I'll get a banana and eat right there in their face. Looking at them. Right there in their face, eating a banana. Looking at them. The Most High made it for me and I can eat when I want to. You got a problem with that? Speak up. See, and if I want, this is what they created. Let me read y'all a comment. That's all right. Isaiah and Revelation said those who lead into captivity is going into captivity. They're going into captivity. That's all right. Okay, I got another one for you. Like we the only people. Watermelon, by the way, got tremendous benefits for the body. Tremendous benefits. Matter of fact, let me show you. They not gonna scare me. They not gonna manipulate me into not eating what's good for me. They not gonna manipulate me. If I want to eat a banana right in the middle of white folks, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go looking for them, but if I'm in my workstation, what? If I want to eat some watermelon, what? They know who to mess with. They know. All right, now, benefits of watermelon. Let me type that in. Some of y'all don't know. Let me go to some images. Let me see what this one is. It looks like it's pretty big, the writing. Look. There you go. There you go. See that? Don't worry about that stuff. They try to make us waking up as like it's a bad thing. They talking about this woke. I don't care what. We got to get the mindset. It doesn't matter what the enemy think. It don't matter what they think. But anyway, let me move on, y'all. Y'all still with me? Let me see here. All right. Now, worldwide blackface. Who created this? This is worldwide. They even got it over there in Ukraine. How is this worldwide, y'all? How do the Ukrainians know to call black folks monkeys? Huh? I'm gonna get to ourselves. I'm gonna get to the stripper pole and the stereotypes. When you see a movie with black folks in it, stereotypes, selling dope, killing each other. What else? Deadbeats. All kind of stereotypical roles that Europeans wrote, and they pay Negroes to carry out. Step and fetch, modern day. But all right, let me see here. What was I at? Oh, yeah. Peace Corps. Then I'm gonna get to some videos and help balance this off, take the edge off. I know some of y'all. I don't want you to get. If you're gonna get angry, go get into work mode. All right. How is this all throughout all the Mzungu population? How did this filter through all of them? Let me see here. I might just play this video.
Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set.
All right. Y'all see what it is.
Peace Corps is advising Black people of racial discrimination while helping Ukrainian refugees. This is a direct quote from Peace Corps' website. They wrote, "It is not uncommon for Ukrainians to refer to African Americans as N-word. Volunteers of color may be called a monkey or may see children's game with blackface. Being aware of the history of dehumanization for people of African descent may help inform where this comes from. It does not justify it. It will be at your own discretion to determine the intent. No matter the intent, staff recognizes the impact that hearing that word may invoke hurt and anger, or may see children's game with blackface."
Let me wind it back because I was messing with the screen.
Is advising Black people of racial discrimination while helping Ukrainian refugees.
Now, if you want to help if you want to help Satan, that is about as much sense as helping people that hate you, that's hell bent on trying to kill you, want to see you dead. You might as well be trying to help Satan. Come on. All right. It is not our job to educate racist devils. That ain't our job. They spending all this money. Why don't they educate them? Tell them, no, come over here with that. This ain't it. Tell them, no, come over here with that. Huh? How they pick up the neo-Nazis all the way over there? How they pick up the Roman salute? The Roman salute. It ain't the Nazi salute. It's the Roman salute. All over there. They got blackface all over there. I know it's Satan. I know it's in the word. But I want y'all to think. If you can't see your enemies, then shoot. You probably ain't gonna make it. If you can't see, you can't discern when you are in danger, when folks are your enemies, you probably ain't gonna make it. All right, let me keep going.
This is a direct quote from Peace Corps' website. They wrote, "It is not uncommon for Ukrainians to refer to African Americans as N-word. Volunteers of color may be called a monkey or may see children's game with blackface. Being aware of the history of dehumanization for people of African descent may help inform where this comes from. It does not justify it. It will be at your own discretion to determine the intent. No matter the intent, staff recognizes the impact that hearing that word may invoke hurt and anger. If you view it as unlearned, something the person has never been exposed to, it may be an opportunity for you."
You hear this mess? The Peace Corps is telling black folks. They might call you the N-word, but it's at your discretion to see if they are unlearned. Why ain't the Peace Corps telling them not to use these terms? Huh? Y'all do know they are detaining our people at these borders. Y'all do know that, don't you? How is it, no matter where we go, these Mzungus all do the same thing. They want to imprison us. They want to detain us. They want to enslave us. Let me show it to you. I got it. It's a story I've been working on. I just ain't never got around to doing it. I was working on this stereotypes for a minute. All right, let me see here. Let me see, can I find it? Let me see, can I find it? I hope I didn't get rid of it. Hold on. It's a lot of stuff I'll be working on, y'all. Let me see here. But anyway, they detaining our brothers and sisters over there. They detaining our sisters and brothers over there. Let me get back on cue. Yeah. They detaining us at Poland and Austria borders. Let me see, can I type it in? But yeah, that's enough of that video. That's Brother Phil's channel. Y'all see what it is right here. Go over there and get educated on some real news that matter to us. I'm trying to lower the screen, but I guess all right, y'all see what it says. All right, let me come out of here. Let me see. They detaining Africans. These Negroes want to volunteer and donate blood. What I mean by donate blood, go over there and fight wars for these folks. But ain't shed not a drop of blood for our own people. Huh? Look. Detained right here. All right, let me get back into my lesson. I might come back to that if I think about it. But let me get into my lesson. Because this lesson, boys. Let me see here. Let me see. I might as well get into this. Hey, if y'all got any children, y'all get them out the room. If you got any children, somebody want to show their butt cheeks. I'm just being blunt. If you got any kids, get them out the room, cover their eyes. Okay? All right. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Negroes Negroes crawling around with leashes and black women walking around with their butt out. Come on now. At what point do we address this stuff? I tell you what, if we don't start calling this stuff out, the Most High, when he gets started, hey, all right, let me get to this video right here. Now, this is how I'm gonna show this why this is a stereotype. I'm gonna show you this next video, gonna bring it together why this ain't a good thing. They promoting this Cardi B junk, promoting this who else? You know, I done got out of touch with them because they ain't talking about nothing I want to hear really. Who is it? Cardi B and who else? I don't, Megan. Well, you know, a female horse is a mare. A stallion is a male horse. So how is Megan a stallion? So what is she, a man? What are they saying? And then that spills over into the alphabet agenda. Let me get this mess up off of him. Shoot. Get this mess off of him. All right. Here y'all listen up.
Now we're going to find.
They made an excuse as to why they was raping black women. Just listen.
Now, how they named it. Medical tradition has a long history of perceiving this skin color as a form of pathology. The favorite theory, which reappears with some frequency in the early 19th century, is that the skin color and attendant physiognomy of the black, here's the reason why y'all black, is because of congenital leprosy. This is why there's so many of us. We all have congenital leprosy. Now, we have a second symptom. The second symptom of pathology was gender. Black females were perceived to be irreligious, lustful, and immoderate. Well, that's convenient, isn't it? Let's take a look at that. We need to really take a look at this one because I have a whole chapter on rape. Can't even get close to what that did to me. There were over, and this comes out of a social work book.
Y'all listen.
In a social work book, it states that there were over 600,000 mixed race babies born in the mid-1800s based on the census. Now, this was during miscegenation. That means it's illegal to marry. So who was sneaking out back and who was raping whom? We have numbers. Young girls rarely made it to their teens before they were raped. But let's put that in perspective as a social scientist. Now, I want to get into that, the fact that we were lustful, because then you see it's their fault, isn't it? Surely I raped them, but didn't they deserve it? Now we need evidence of how we know they're lustful and immoderate and immoral. Here we go. Their protruding buttocks and genitals were offered as physical evidence of their pathology. Anybody up there with a big butt? Anybody with a big butt out there? There you have it, you slut.
So because black women, because of their bodies, in the mind of the rapist, it's their fault. So using that logic, I'm a poor man. I ain't got nothing. I got lint in my pocket. So I'm a poor man using that logic. Because the bank got money, I'm gonna rob it, and it's their fault. Let me put myself back up here. Y'all understand how I'm doing that? Using the logic of the rapist. Because of the black woman's body. It's their fault. They are lustful. Because of their body. And I just gave you I just gave you a little bit. It ain't even the insanity of it all. So I'm gonna rob the bank because they got money and I don't. It's their fault because they got money. Let me rewind that back a little bit. That's why you shouldn't be promoting this stuff. Anybody walking around, I'm gonna be honest with you. No real man. I don't know. I talk to a lot of brothers. Don't no man want to marry a woman walking around half naked. You might get some attention, but that ain't it. So if you think you think cause a man giving you some attention, cause you got your cheeks out, everything out there on display, that man know in the back of his mind, if he got any kind of sense, he can't. You ain't worth marrying. You got to worry about you hoeing and another man in your face.
There were over, and comes out of a social work book. In a social work book, it states that there were over 600,000 mixed race babies born in the mid-1800s based on the census. Now, this was during miscegenation. That means it's illegal to marry. So who was sneaking out back and who was raping whom? We have numbers. Young girls rarely made it to their teens before they were raped. But let's put that in perspective as a social.
Did you hear that? Young girls rarely made it to their teens before they were raped. But somehow, the stereotype got the black man as the rapist. The reason why is because they own this media. That's why they won't sell it to nobody. Nobody black. In the world think the black man has a history of worldwide rape. But if you know the real history, they went worldwide raping the men, the women, and the children. That's their history. So how did we fall into the stereotype of the rapist? Huh? Let me see what y'all got going. Okay. You talking about that leprosy? Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, leprosy is white, according to the Bible. Leprosy is white. Right there. That it is right there on the bottom of your screen. According to the Bible, leprosy was white. Clean leprosy was white, not black. But yeah, let me move on.
Scientists. Now, I want to get into that, the fact that we were lustful, because then you see it's their fault, isn't it? Surely I raped them, but didn't they deserve it? Now we need evidence of how we know they're lustful and immoderate and immoral. Here we go. Their protruding buttocks and genitals were offered as physical evidence of their pathology. Anybody out there with a big butt? Anybody with a big butt out there? There you have it, you slut. It's incredulous, isn't it? It's hard for you to even believe it. You see, it's in books. And the criminally insane right. But what was so amazing, I want to get right, let's get right up with that one, because the butt thing really threw me off. Because everybody wants that butt now, don't they? Yeah. J-Lo made it, gave us all permission to first have the butt. And it's an African butt, don't get confused about it. And it's a butt they couldn't keep their hands off of. Now they're injecting the butt now. They're putting butts in pants. They're making underwear with a butt in it. In addition to that, injecting the lips with collagen, locking the hair, and telling you the whole time you're ugly. Still looking for the safest tan.
Y'all see the title at the top, Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome Part 2. You can type that in. You can type that title in, and it pretty much take you. Okay, pretty much take you. Post-traumatic slave syndrome. But nevertheless, let me keep going. That's why walking around. That's why they promote that Lizzo mess. That's why they promote that Cardi B mess. If you thinking about butts, you ain't thinking about protecting your people. If you thinking you a dog crawling around on all fours, you ain't paying attention to the warfare going on. You ain't watching. Fish in a barrel, shooting fish in a barrel. That's what they want our mind on, anything on but defending ourselves, but business. Okay, I went over there. Let me see here. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. How many of y'all are familiar with human zoos? See, that's why I got kind of angry. Human zoos. Let me see. Black girl in a zoo. Black man walking around on all fours like he a doggone dog. Look. But they want to call somebody savages. Oda Binga had that man in the doggone cage. Congolese. I'm thinking he Hebrew. Congolese. Let me see here. St. Louis. All right. Taken to New York to become part of an exhibition at the Bronx Zoo. Now I'm thinking about the, Bronx Zoo. Notice how they kept that name. I used to wonder, why is the baseball park called the Bronx Zoo? Nevertheless, he apparently believed he was being hired to care for the zoo's elephant. He was gravely mistaken. They kidnapped this man. Touted as the savage pygmy, Binga quickly became a highlight of the zoo and were displayed in a monkey house. The Ukrainians might call you monkey. See, y'all keep your mind right. Keep your mind right. Now, if you have to check out, just check out. Turn it off. Don't watch nothing. But what I do, this stuff make me get to work. It make me get busy. See. All right. Human zoos. But they want to call us the savages. I want to look at this little girl right here. Oh, there is the picture. Where is she at? Here she is right here. And kidnap somebody. This is 1958, y'all. Brussels. That's over there in Europe. Let me see what this say. Let me see. I can't even type that. I thought there was a link. That's in Brussels. Okay. Hold on. Even to the middle of the 20th century, the practice of human zoos continued. In 1958, the World's Fair in Brussels featured a Congolese village. Why are they getting all these? See, Oda Bingham was from Congo. She from Congo. And both of the pictures that's becoming emblematic of this phenomenon. A young African girl in Western dress. She's fed by outstretched white hand. Y'all see this? Now, this just pulled the mind to another video. Let me see, can I find it? Let me see, can I find it? I'm going to unshare my screen and then I'm going to come back. All right? I'm going to show y'all what's going on here. Unshare my screen. Hold on. I'm not sharing it anyway. Hold on. I'm going to come back. They were feeding a little, they were feeding, let me see, can I find it? I don't guess they took it down. But anyway, it was some white people feeding some African children. This is modern time. Let me see, can I? Let me see. Can I find it? But nevertheless, that's why you need to know your history. I can't find that video, y'all. Maybe Phil had it on his channel too. But nevertheless, it was some. Let me get back on track here. What y'all think? All these old stereotypes. Let me see what y'all got going on over here. Yeah, that's a sick world. That's all right. That's why we shouldn't be walking around acting like we're a dog. See? That's why they want to put us in cages. You understand? It ain't going down like that, though. All right? I just want y'all to be aware of your surroundings. Let me see. Yeah, the slave shackles. These folks. Look, there's no regard for us. No regard for how we feel. No regard whatsoever. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen, am I? Let me see here. No regard. They're gonna have to fight their own war. Look, I know some of y'all late coming in. Some Adidas with a shackle on them. And yeah, look at this right here, the Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis is a branding iron, y'all. And also the New Orleans Saints logo. That's a branding iron, y'all. No respect. That is a brand. So y'all know any Saints? Y'all know any Saints fans? Look, there you go. Doggone branding iron. They were branding our people with this. Let me see what this show. They were branding our people with this. It's been racist. What are they talking about? It's now racist. It's been racist. See, y'all see what's wrong with these white folks? Huh? They talking about it's now racist. That's what I ain't got time to talk to them. I ain't got time to talk to them. Right. Right. And we running around here wearing talking about some Saints fans. But anyway, and here's another one. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this. How many of y'all familiar with this? Y'all do know they were feeding our babies to alligators in Florida, right? Y'all do know that, don't you? Y'all know they were feeding our babies they was using our babies to hunt alligators in Florida, right? How many Gator fans we got around here? I don't care nothing about none of their teams. I don't care nothing about none of this stuff. It ain't profiting my people, none. Huh? See, Gator bait is what they call it. Let me show y'all. Washington Redskins. Florida Seminoles. Them is our people that was mixed in with them Seminoles. Florida Gators. All right. I'm just showing y'all what's up. If you looking for help from a devil, he gonna help you out your soul. Dry them tears up, or do whatever you got to do. But when you dry them tears up, I want y'all to go to work. Whatever gift you got, go to work. That's what the Most High wants you to do. Go to work. Look right here. Here you go. Right here. Look right here. Here you go. They think it's a game. See, when you don't know who you are, you will let them. You will believe you're an animal. You will believe you less than. You will believe you're supposed to walk around with your cheeks hanging out. You will believe you're supposed to sit on the corner and sell dope after they put the dope in here in the first place. See, if we was as evil as they said, they wouldn't have had to put no guns in the street. They wouldn't have had to put no drugs in the street. None of that. If we was as evil as they said, and I'm not saying that we ain't evil. Some of our people are. But we don't, if we as bad as they said, you don't have to put no drugs in the streets. None of that. And then why, if we so violent, why is our people in there in prisons for non-violent offenses? If we so violent. Why you got to create laws to make a wider net using misdemeanors to follow people into your prisons if we so wicked? Yeah, you're right, Brother Slide. Now the men want to show their cheeks. Bad enough the women want to show their cheeks. Now the men want to show their cheeks. They want to compete with the women. Oh, yeah, they got coming. All right, well, let's go to Revelation then. Let's go to Revelation then. He who leads into captivity is going into captivity. He who kills with the sword is going to be killed by the sword. Revelation 13:10. I guess I put a couple Bible verses in that end. Yahuwah's kingdom. Hey man, did you ever email me? I don't think I got your email, brother. I don't think I got your email. Okay, let's go to Revelation 13:10. Since they want to remind us of what they want to remind us, we monkeys and animals and stuff. Let's remind them what they got coming in the future then. How about that? Let's remind them what they got coming. Verse 9, if any man has an ear, let him hear. He who leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. This is at the end of the book. For those of you who missed it. For those that don't want to hear. This is Revelation. This is the end of the book. All right. Let me see, what verse is that? Verse 10. He who leads into captivity. The Romans have been leading into captivity ever since before 70 AD. They've been leading into captivity for thousands of years. Guess what? They going into captivity. He who kills with the sword, they've been killing with the sword for thousands of years. Guess what? Must be killed with the sword. I'm just telling you that's what the word say. Since y'all want to call folks monkey, Y'all want to create stereotypes and then pay our people to manipulate the youth into fulfilling these stereotypes that y'all created. Y'all need to be focusing on this. Oh, I'm giving y'all a forecast of the future that's written in the word. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Let me show you. It's in Isaiah. Hold on. This is Isaiah. Isaiah 33:1. It's in here twice, y'all. Maybe more than that. Next time somebody call you a monkey or something, just tell them he who leads into captivity. Just show them these verses. Show them these verses. Tell them to say law on that. All right. Let me see. 33:1. Wait a minute. That ain't it. Let me see. Jeremiah 15:2. Let me see. Jeremiah 15:2. That's another precept. Jeremiah 15:2. All right. Then said Yahuwah unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus says Yahuwah, such as were for death to death, such as for sword to sword, such as for famine to famine, and such as for captivity to the captivity. That was our judgment right there. I'm looking for this. Hold on. 43:11. Whose captives they were. Hold on, y'all. Isaiah 14:2. Okay, Isaiah 14:2. Some of y'all probably had it in the chat. I know some of y'all probably know it. It was Isaiah 14. 14:2. Right here. All right. For Yahuwah will have mercy on Jacob. See, we ain't getting no mercy. We try to flee from the war in Ukraine like the white folks. We ain't getting no mercy. They want to detain us. We head to the U.S. border and get in with the other folks, but our skin is an indicator. We ain't getting no mercy. They turn us around. But look, Isaiah chapter 14, verses 1 and 2. For Yahuwah will have mercy on Jacob, that's the nation of Israel, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. You're not going to be detaining us in our own stuff. And the strangers shall be joined to them. Sound like they're going to be fleeing persecution. Sound like they're going to be fleeing some judgment. Sound like the Most High going to make them cleave to Jacob if they want to make it out this hellhole called the world. That's what it sounds like to me. And the strangers shall be joined to them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. That's why it's paramount important that they know who the real nation of Israel is. So when somebody tell you it don't matter, Isaiah chapter 14. All right. Verse 2. And the people shall take them, bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahuwah for servants. So it's going to be time for y'all to put in some work. Y'all been skirting around getting our tax dollars. Y'all been getting all kind of free money off of our labor, off our ancestor labor, off of the labor of our children, and still doing it. Y'all going to put in work. Here you go. Y'all said that, okay, this ain't happened yet. If those people in Israel are the people, then show me a point in history where this has happened. When was they in captivity? And when did they possess those that held them into captivity? This is a future prophecy paralleling Revelation chapter 16, what I just read. It's a future prophecy. All right? Paralleling this Bible verse. All right? For servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captive He who leads in the captivity shall go into captivity. Whose captive they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So, yeah, keep the insults coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Remember, Mashiach said we're going to be judged on every idle word that comes out of our mouth. This scripture. Out of the tongue proceeds life and death. Okay. Now, let me see here. Let me read some of y'all comment. Try to scroll up. Shalom, Josiah. Let me see. And everybody else. Yeah, the Most High God, he we got to be patient. We can't get out of order. If we get out of order, see, if we do anything out of order, that gives them further authority over us to punish us, to kill us, to judge us, to chastise us. That's why we got to know this word and be in accordance to it. They know this. That's why they try to get us to provoke us to do certain things. Have y'all ever noticed? Y'all ever noticed every nation that took us captive no longer exists? Have y'all noticed that? Think about that, family. Tell me what y'all think about that in the chat. Every nation that ever took us into captivity ceased to exist after we left. Could that be why they are scared? They're afraid to let us go back to Africa or wherever we want to go? Could that be it? Just think, and I know this ain't gonna happen because it ain't in the word. If every last Hebrew left America, these tornadoes that's going, all this stuff that's happening, they where they gonna go? Where they gonna go? Oh yeah, he gonna do them better. He gonna do them better. And I feel nothing. I feel nothing. I would tell them to their face, I don't feel nothing for America. And if they want to know why, I tell them why. I'll ask them, why should I? Their own conscience should convict them then. Why should I feel something for America? Give me a reason why I should care what happened to America. That's the angle I'm gonna play. I'm gonna do like Mashiach used to do. Give me a reason why I should worry about what happened to America. Because you in it? Okay, I'm in it now. And what? Everything we get is taken from us. All right? Okay. All right, family. I guess that's about it. Let me make sure I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and then I'm gonna make sure I ain't skip nothing. Y'all take care. Just think about all those stereotypes that they had, all that. And notice how they all on code with making fun of us and mocking us. That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Shoot. See, once you study the word and know how it's gonna go, that stuff it shouldn't even faze you. I said I might come back to something, didn't I? Let me see. Yeah. Let me see how they scramble to return home. Let me see here. See what this video is. I don't know this person.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel.
I don't know this person, so I like to know before I share a video. I like to, know who video I'm showing. But anyway, they detaining our people, all kind of stuff. But that's all right. I want y'all to think twice. I want y'all to think about these gator baits, these Florida gators. Y'all see these folks are sick like that. They want something like a deer head up on the wall so they can look up there at that deer head. And yeah, that was a great kill. See, that's why they hang on to this stuff. You're going to name a team the Florida Gators. And then you got another team, the Seminoles. Then you got another team, the Redskins. Then you got the Saints with the fleur-de-lis. Ain't nothing but a branding iron. That Saints logo ain't nothing but a branding iron. See, I just want y'all to think about this stuff. Ain't nothing but stereotypes. Okay, let me look at that thumbnail. Let me look at that thumbnail. It was something I wanted to bring out. I brought out the part about the woman on the pole and stuff, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Let me see. Yep. Oh, yeah, the weed and the guns. The weed and the guns. Let me share my screen. Hold on, y'all. I just want. There's a reason why I put certain stuff on these thumbnails. Y'all know they legalizing weed, right? And you know, they want us. And I used to abuse weed, so I don't fool with nothing like that. They want to look. They legalize. They want us out of our mind. See, look, the movie roles, killing each other. Y'all ought to check that COINTELPRO, where the FBI, the feds were trying to start a war between Fred Hampton and was it the L. Rookers in Chicago or the Keystones? This is the government trying to get black folks to kill each other. All right, and then there go your Cardi B's and your Lizzo. Think that's the only way you can make it. Think that's the only way you can make it. That ain't it. We wasn't created for this. That's why we catching hell now. All this stuff bombarding us. And we don't know who we are. We accept this stuff. Well, so-and-so making millions of dollars acting, and he used to be a rapper. Is that all we can be? You know, what I'm talking about. Nobody looks at the billionaires that own the record label, that gets to sign off on what they can sell and what they can't. Notice you don't hear about white rappers talking about killing white people. You don't hear country singers talking about killing other white folks. You don't hear about Asian musicians talking about killing other Asian folks. You don't hear that. But when it comes to us, anything goes. Oh, yeah. This is another reason why we got to stay away from these stereotypes. While I'm thinking about her, what was her name? What was this woman's name? Sarah Bartman. They kidnapped this woman and raped her and had her on exhibit for white folks to look at. This woman right here. Look, they had her parading her around naked, kidnapping her and raping her. But see, we don't know history today. We just voluntarily take our clothes off because we don't know who we are. We don't know nothing about what these devils have done to us to psychologically program us, psychologically destroy us. So they pay our people, and they put money behind degradation to perpetuate this in front of our children, to think this is how you get paid. This. All right? Look at what they did. This woman died young. They kidnapped this woman, raped her, put her on display naked. Now compare this to let me stop sharing my screen. I'm gonna show you this other picture. This if y'all got any children, just get them out. You know, y'all know what to do. Let me look at these pictures. Oh, I know what. Hold on. Y'all just bear with me. I just want y'all to think about this stuff. There's a reason why they promote this stuff. Compare that with Lizzo. I shouldn't have to tell y'all. Compare that with Lizzo. All right. Compare that with Sarah Bartman. And I want y'all to think about this. Tell your children anyway. Let me see here. I don't know how this thing did like it did. But let me get off. Maybe I don't need to show it. But let me get off of here. Y'all just think about that Lizzo stuff, walking around with her cheeks out. Y'all would wind it back to the beginning of the video. And then compare that with the psychologist, Dr. Joy DeGruy, how they excuse their behavior, saying it's the black woman's fault that she got raped because of her body. Now compare that with the history of them putting Sarah Bartman, kidnapping her, putting her on display with herself exposed like that. Compare that with the brother I showed earlier, crawling around on all fours like a dog, like he's an animal. Now think about the human zoos, putting people in cages like they're an animal. Stereotype. Now you turn the television on. Usually the black movies got some kind of drug dealing in it, some kind of whoredoms, some kind of stereotypical role, some kind of LGBT stuff. See, they know, those at the top, these elitists know, if they keep us in degradation, they can rule over us forever. It's in the scripts. It's in the scripts. It ain't in there like that, but the Most High sternly said, as long as we are rebellious, we're going to stay captive. That's in the text. It's in Deuteronomy for sure. All right? It's in the book of Daniel. Daniel said, because of transgression, an army was given over to this horn, to the beast. But y'all take care. All right? Yeah. A lot of our people are talented. A lot of our people are talented. We got talent. We just misguided. Love y'all too, brothers and sisters. Love y'all, family. Appreciate that. Hey, I didn't see your message. Hit that email, man. You said I didn't get your email if you sent it, but if all right, y'all take care. I'm gonna end just like this. I'm gonna end just like this because you lied to us. Y'all take care. Love y'all, family.
Taken on a ship, taken as a slave. You said we were the ones who were depraved, but it was you who took us on the good ship, Jesus, which you told me was my Savior. But my Savior is Yahushua HaMashiach, the one who died for me. You didn't want us to find out who we are. Didn't want us to know who we are. You didn't want us to see who we are. That we are the chosen ones. You didn't want us to find out who we are. You didn't want us to know who we are. You didn't want us to see us, robbed us, sold us into slavery, threw us into the Atlantic, left us for dead, drug us behind the horses and flogged us, even raped our men. Breaking sex bomb, lynched us and forced us to breastfeed your babies, not to mention the devil's punch bowl, which you tried